All right, so we're going to go over a running demo of a k-means machine learning program. To start, I'm going to train the model. Don't worry if this doesn't make exact sense yet, because we're going to cover the code in more detail and what I'm doing in a minute. I just want to show you the running example first. The output of this first command is going to show what is predicted the results will be once you receive some text. What we're looking for here is the text and then the cluster ID. The text and the cluster ID. So we see a bunch of examples like that up above. Again, I will go over this in more detail. Right now, just know that what we've just done is trained the k-means model. We have our cluster running locally, as you would guess. And now let's run some predictions. So now I'm going to run a different program here, or a different command, where I'm going to attach to Slack. And I've passed in where that model we just created is right here. So now we saw initially there, we've got Yo Soy L, which is in cluster ID 1. We can put some other things here. As you can see, I've already been running this. Some Russian. And what we should see in the console here then is the text streaming, and then the machine learning model will be used to predict which cluster the particular text should belong, or where it thinks it should belong. You should probably know a little bit more about what was used to train this data. I showed you these language files, didn't I? So in the input directory, we have these English, Russian, Spanish. I just created those from this random text generator, and that's what we're using to train the data. So as you can see, this is what's happening. This is what I wanted you to see. We're in real time or near real time every 5 seconds for this streaming app. We're going to pull the text down from Slack, and then using k-means, we're going to attempt to classify which cluster we believe this text belongs. All right, so cool, huh? Now let's dive into the code.